Check, check. 1, 2. Is this on? Eric, is it good?
Yeah, we're good, Cody. Roller coaster.
Alright, thick. What's up?
Eric Rowland solo here for Suplex Studies this week for another edition of Side Suplex. Suplex Studies. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. It's a Saturday night. I'm recording here in lovely San Antonio, Texas. Yes, the Spurs had their asses whipped. Well, not necessarily whipped. They did the first game. Last night was a different story. They just choked there at the end. If y'all are keeping up with it. You know, just took a hit of the Victor Wembanyama. Oh yeah, we're feeling real nice for this little side action. But yeah, we'll be back next week with our regular Suplex Studies show. It'll be episode 93. We have not yet selected a match, so otherwise I would tell you to study up, but yeah, we've kind of hit a... I got to this point where I just didn't put any of our matches on the calendar, so we gotta rack our brains together and figure out some stuff to go over. But of course, y'all can send in your suggestions for our match of the week. And you can send that to @Suplex Studies on Instagram, Twitter. Leave a comment there on YouTube, Spotify. Please like and subscribe over there on YouTube. And of course, go ahead and rate us on wherever you listen to us. That'd be great, lovely. It goes a long way. We'd very much appreciate it. But alas, it is time to discuss some wrestling. Some professional wrestling. I watched quite a bit this week. And actually just caught up on some Clash in Italy. I did not have a chance to watch it last Sunday. Was busy and whatnot. But, you know, I really didn't mind the show. It was pretty good. I didn't get to finish it earlier. I didn't watch. I kind of scraped through the Sol Ruca match there with Becky Lynch. But the first 3 matches were all pretty good. I enjoyed... I think I might have liked Rhea versus Jade the most out of those first 3. Brock versus Oba was really good too. It just really cheapened the F5. I mean, really 7 F5s. Oba kind of, not necessarily no-sold the 5th one through the announcer's table, but he got up kind of, you know, fucking Terminator style, marched back into the ring. But it was still a cool match. Clash of the Titans, if you wheel. And, yeah, it was pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Cody Gunther. I mean, gosh, I think Gunther's really the best talent there in WWE still, and I know I've been beating that drum for a long while, but he's just got it all, you know. I know people don't think he's that great on the mic, and maybe they're right. Maybe I haven't heard enough to make a counter argument of him, so maybe that is true, maybe it isn't, but he's just such an awesome professional wrestler. It's hard not to get behind him, and it's just not really believable to me that he's losing to Cody Rhodes, you know.
Oh, no? Well, this WWE Championship would speak otherwise, alright? So you're just a fucking idiot, Eric.
Yeah, I mean, I probably am, Cody, but your finisher still sucks. Donkey dicks, so what are you going to do about that?
Well, I'd say your opinion doesn't matter, bitch. If the coolest finish ever. The fuck this guy's problem?
Well, you know, it always takes like 2 or 3 to finish your opponent, you know, so it's kind of shitty, just like the F5 now, I guess. Unless only Obafemi is the one who can take that many F5s. I know some people have taken multiple F5s in the past, so that's not necessarily true. But seven to put the guy down? Yeah, damn! But yeah, circling back to Rhea Jade real quick, I know people were clowning on that B-Fab foot on the rope botch. And, it was, it was kind of bad, a little bad. But it didn't take away from the entire match for me. I was like, whatever. The shit happens, What the fuck are you going to do sometimes? And, of course, Charlotte Flair got it. The revenge back there for Rhea, putting her foot on the rope. And, Jade lost to Rhea as we predicted. And once again, I retain my WWE Pick'ems title. Put it on the line for this Clash in Paris PLE. I got all 5 correct. Gator had 4 out of the 5 correct here, so he was a little disenchanted, perhaps, about this, because he was gonna pick Becky, but then it's just tied up, and then I win in a tie, so he always has to. He's forced to counteract my picks, to defeat the tiebreaker if it happens, and just didn't really go his way once again. So better luck next time, my friend. I am still the Suplex Studies Unified Pick'ems champion. If anybody wants a taste, well, come get a taste. You want a taste? You want a taste of this title? Huh? You want a taste? Good fucking luck, huh? You're gonna need it. But yeah, that was Clash in Paris. Caught up on that. I also watched some. Yeah, this was a strange week for me in that I watched kind of a lot of WWE product, and that's not what I'm normally doing as of late. Last year, 2 years, but yeah, I don't know. I just found some downtime and thought, what the hell? Everyone was talking about this El Grande mask versus mask, Máscara contra Máscara match. I thought it was great. I ended up watching the entire event. What was it called? El Noche de los Grandes. His voice got high. So yeah, I saw that entire show. It was like a little over 2 hours. Cool to see Laredo Kid and Rey Fenix tear it up. It was weird, like all 3 titles changed in all 3 title matches that were on there. I didn't really give a shit about the tag match between the War Raiders and Psycho Clown and, I'm forgetting his name. Panagon, or I can't remember exactly what it was. They kind of lost me there, but I just left it running. It was alright. What was the other match? I can't remember. Either way, decent show, but of course the talk of the town was definitely mask versus mask. Kaiser Permanente versus Chad Gable. And damn, these guys fucking rule. They're some of the best pro wrestlers out there right now, without a doubt, and this match showcased it. It deserved all the praise and accolades it's getting, so I'm really glad the chatter rallied me to turn on this event and just enjoy a new product that I'm not familiar with. Granted, it is under the WWE banner now. AAA is. But love the presentation. I'm wondering if it's all kind of the same as it was beforehand. It's just under WWE ownership now, so they probably just came in, hey, keep doing your thing, we'll tweak this and this, blah, blah, blah. But otherwise, it felt really cool. And I enjoyed it. Love the Mexico crowd there in Monterrey. Fucking awesome. Oh, and not to leave the Italy crowd out of the mix there. They were fucking incredible too. I mean, they just always are. The international crowds for WWE always show up and always put the US crowds to shame. It never fucking fails. So yeah, kudos to both of those crowds. You guys ruled. I wish I was in both of those crowds. to say the least. Looked like a fun ass time. So, but yeah, I didn't get to see Roman and Fatu from that Clash in Italy. I failed to mention that earlier. Not sure if I'm going to go back in and check it out. I know it was like on the longer end, close to 30 minutes, which is, I'm not like opposed to longer matches or whatever. I just got to find the time for it. Was just running low earlier. I didn't even catch Collision earlier, so might be checking that out after this. I don't know. I might want to paint some too. Be on the lookout soon enough on my Kreutz Wrath page, Kreutz Wrath Customs on Instagram. I'm probably going to be posting some wrestling portraits there soon. Getting kind of ready to share some shit that I've been working on the last few years, really. But yeah, maybe I'll enjoy that out there. Go check that out. I'll be sharing some of that very, very soon, hopefully. And yeah, maybe y'all can get some commissions in or something if you're very interested. If not, that is okay. But yes, I'm a painter. I'm an artist. Just kind of a little shy. Gotta put some sheet out. You never know, man. Never know. Maybe the people will like it. But yeah, back to Mask versus Mask. Loved it. Loved the blood. Always love some blood in wrestling, especially in a feud that has been this heated for so long. And yeah, no, I mean, I just I think it was last week or the week before when I was talking shit about this story between the El Grandes, because it came off really corny to me. Chad Gable's acting didn't do much for me. His fucking goons, the Brutus Creed, the Creed brothers. I don't think that's not the right name, is it? Those guys are really fucking corny to me. And then you got goddamn Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate in masks. They look stupid as shit too. So it's just like, man, I couldn't get into it. But the match itself brought me back in, made me a believer, loved it, and let us know what you guys thought out there. Wrap it up with us over there on the socials. But yeah, that kind of that's all I have for WWE this week. Moving on to AEW though. First thing that kind of caught my attention this week, besides Dynamite, obviously, was the Butcher and Blade news. These guys, former tag team in AEW. Well, not like they broke up or anything, but they used to be in AEW, obviously, so they were one of my favorite tags, and they haven't been featured in so long. I think Butcher had come back for like a couple events. Was it last year or the year before? And the Blade had just been rehabbing this whole time, his back, so hope he's well. Maybe we'll see them down the line again in AEW, but I don't know. Maybe TNA picks these guys up. Gator was telling me TNA picked up the Wyatt Six. I didn't see anything about that. Let me look that up. Is that even correct? Wyatt Six, TNA. Looking up real quickly. Reportedly transitioning. So he might have saw a rumor. But yeah, that is not an official thing, according to Google AI. Okay, well, either way, maybe they're making their way over there too. But yeah, no, I thought that was, it's kind of shitty, man. I mean, I feel like there was still space for them in the tag division, but in AEW, that is. So I don't know. Wishing those guys the best, and yeah, I might tune into TNA to check them out. We'll see, maybe not, but I don't know. Good luck to those guys. But yeah, I didn't catch Collision, as I already said, so missing out on some of the story beats that might have been popping up there tonight. But I do want to talk about some shit that happened in Dynamite this week. First, namely, I'm just so into the Death Triangle as of late. Tekla and crew, Sky Blue and Julia Hart, they're just so fucking cool. Tekla's the best. She's She's such an awesome talent. What a world champion she is right now. Absolutely loving her mic work. It just keeps getting better and better. And I just really love to see that in a performer when their mic chops just, you can clearly see the progression and that they are advancing there consistently. It's just awesome. Practice makes better. You gotta always keep going. And fucking Tekla's just killing it right now. She had an awesome promo talking mad shit about Stardom. So I think it's all this owner in Stardom's definitely gonna probably make an appearance, probably at Forbidden Door. I don't know if it's sometime sooner. It would make the most sense to be at that show, I'd assume. So yeah, I just love all of the shit talking from her. And she ended up climbing a ladder and spitting on the Stardom logo on the Titantron. I thought that was... I didn't realize what she was doing at first with the ladder, and then as she gets up there and it's all in frame, I'm like, oh my god, man, the disrespect is real. She fucking hates Stardom. I imagine is Hazuki in the tournament? I don't know if she can make it to the end or Sari makes it to the end. Both Stardom competitors, I believe. It's got to be one of them against Tekla at the end now that I'm thinking about it. Shit, I don't know. Because now Mercedes Monet's in the mix trying to defend her Owen title from last year. So, yeah, Monet is back in AEW. I kind of didn't see this happening. I thought it was going to be someone... I really thought it was going to be Britt Baker, quite frankly. But, it's looking more and more that she might not come back. But damn, she was just in a photo with Mick Foley and Rebel there. They were supporting Rebel with her. They had some new wristbands for her. I think it said Rebel Heart. Love that. And yeah, it was cool to see the Doctor and her former manager back together there. So I mean, maybe there still is talk between AEW and Britt. Who knows? But I mean, she was just there with. I mean, the only reason I mentioned that was because Mick Foley was there. So I mean, he's a vessel for AEW, if you will. Yeah, so Eric, yes, your vessel is quite weak these days. Damn, just calling me out, Broken Matt. That's cool. Yes, lacking you on your push-ups, yes, and pull-ups, yeah. Thank you, Broken Matt, for that. I am looking a little bitchy, if I'm quite honest there. Damn. All right. Yeah. Thanks there, Nigel. But no, what was I even talking about? Owen Hart tournament, women's bracket rather. Shit's heating up, man. We got Monet versus Hazuki coming up in the semis, I believe, and then Athena versus I guess the winner of Sky Blue and Sari. So I mean, there's no way Sky Blue wins that. I don't think so. Fuck. Really looking forward to the continuation of this Owen tournament. Speaking of the Owen tournament, how do we? On the men's side there, we have Will Ospreay and Mark Davis in a fucking crazy Dynamite main event. Just absolutely insane. These guys have amazing chemistry. And former stablemates, of course, in United Empire. Rematch from April, I think they had mentioned, when Ospreay was not allowed to continue competing in that match, following like double pile drivers. That shit shocked the shit out of me when it happened a couple months ago. Huge win for Davis. And yeah, it was obvious that Ospreay had to make it right, get that win back, and they delivered in spades. Oh man, that one pile driver from Davis to Ospreay towards the end was a thing of beauty. Oh man, I'm just such a sucker for selling in the pile driver where your body like stiffens out and your legs are just still in the air. Oh dude, that shit is picture perfect. Fucking really cool stuff. And what a hard fought win for Ospreay. He advances to the finals now, I think. Yeah. Waiting on, I think it's Swerve and shit, I'm forgetting right now. Either way, I think it's going to be Swerve and Ospreay in that final. It would seem so, but I could be wrong. I think Brody King. Yeah, Brody King versus Swerve. If I recall correctly. But yeah, great main event. Owen Hart continues. The Owen Hart tournament, that is. What else we have? Oh yeah, wanted to give a little shout out to Kevin Knight versus Speedball Bailey. That was another good match for the TNT title. They battled it out. Love the new finish from Kevin Knight, getting away from the, what's it called, the UFO splash, now that he's a heel, and joined the Don Callis family. What the fuck? Like they needed another member? God damn. Yeah, people were clowning on Don Callis' dentures coming out, or his whatever the fuck. His teeth popped out as he was introducing Kevin Knight. But no, yeah, they had a good match, and that new finish from Kevin Knight is some sort of modified Uranagi rock bottom thing. So looked great. Gonna avoid unnecessary damage to his knees from that UFO splash going forward, and I'm sure he don't give a fuck about that, because hell yeah, save your knees, right? Gotta get as much juice that you can out of your career. So yeah, that's it looks cool. You can do it on anyone. So yeah, fuck yeah, badass match. And another shout out to the opening contest. The AEW World Championship was on the line between MJF and Roosh. Goddamn, the crowds have been loving Roosh, and I'm right there with him. Roosh is so badass. Him and MJF had an awesome no count out match for the AEW World title, but apparently MJF hurt his knee or some shit. But I don't know. That's kind of freaky, especially during, he just started this new title reign, so I hope MJF is okay and not terribly injured, because goddamn, I don't know. All the rumors were that everything's good and plans are still a go for Forbidden Door at the end of the month, so yeah, he doesn't even have a challenger yet for the world title there. But God, dude, so many people staked their claim for the AEW world title again. Kevin Knight did, I believe. Yes, he did. Andrade did. Who else? I feel like one more person did on Wednesday, but either way, that's just the way it is now in AEW. In the AEW, that world title brings in all the challengers. It's not necessarily doing that for the women's world title, though. Which, maybe it should. Yeah. You're goddamn right. Everyone should be gunning for Tekla. Fuck it. Why isn't she defending that shit here and there? Maybe she doesn't want to? In kayfabe, Because she's a heel. Wants to stay out of danger, perhaps. I don't know. But that's all I've got for this week on Side Suplex. What was it? 19? Is it 20? Let me check really quickly. I got everything I ever wanted and I'll never get that back. Yeah, Side Suplex 19. Thanks for being with me this week. Gator and I will be back next week for 93. Hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend. And yeah. Keep enjoying. join pro wrestling, baby. Catch y'all later. Yonkers. Ow.